Hi, I'm NZ Beer Babe and welcome to my latest review. Today it's actually the Queen's birthday, so happy birthday, Your Highness, and thank you for the day off. We are reviewing today a Moa Imperial Stout. This is from the Moa Brewing Company, and about a year ago I did a a write-up on my blog about a little bit about Moa, and Josh Scott is one of the owners of Moa Brewing Company, and he comes from quite a famous wine family in New Zealand, and also he's a Cicerone, which directly translates to a master of beer. So I'm super excited today to be trying out what they've got to offer. Right, so this one, Imperial Stout, oak aged, made in Marlborough, New Zealand. Let's do it. I've actually already poured it up, and it pours up into a really opaque black colour beer. It's really gorgeous, however that gets picked up. Besides my camera. Now, this one here, when I poured it in, the carbonation is quite low. That would probably be to do with the style of the beer. So I think it's easier to taste all the flavors the lower the carbonation is. Sometimes the carbonation and the frizziness really gets in the way of really being able to taste really well. But, that just comes with it. It had no head because no carbonation, well, very, very little carbonation. Of course, I did like to serve it at just below room temperature so I could taste it all. Now, this one here, I'll read the side. You really can taste like a very toasted malt in here. And it is a real punchy beer. I'll read it to you. Moa Imperial Stout is a very strong, upfront, rich beer, hot to over 100 IBUs. Aged with French oak, this beer not only displays coffee, mocha, or smoked cedar characteristics, but also some sweet and savory notes unique to Moa Imperial Stout. And yeah, for me, it is a very savory beer. So if I'm matching this with something, it is going to be matched with something like a really nice slow cooked beef cheek. Would just be like off the chain with this beer. I could just imagine it sitting in front of the fire with a little bowl and a freshly broken off piece of bread. It's my idea of heaven. Okay, this also mentions that it would be fantastic salad, which I was very excited about because I think that there's nothing better or more romantic or, than a salad beer. You put it away in the cellar, you age it, you leave it for all that time, and then one day you take it out and, you share it with someone. Like, how romantic is that? So yes, I actually am going to get another bottle of this and I am going to cellar it. I am going to write to Moa and ask them how long they recommend to cellar it for. I reckon at least 12 months is really good, just to take it out and then see the difference, compare it. You don't know whether, the flavors are going to withdraw in closer or mellow out or what they're going to do. So it's really exciting. So I will get one, cellar it, and then I will come back and do another review. If you don't have a cellar, never fear. I don't have a cellar. You have to use what you've got. So a cellar can be anything. It can be your wardrobe. It can be under your bed. It can be a cupboard. As long as it's not the hot water cupboard, just somewhere where the temperature is reasonably cool and it's dark is the most important thing. So don't be off-put and think, oh my goodness, I don't have a purpose-built flash cellar, I can't do that. Literally almost anywhere can be a cellar, so use what you've got, and you'll love it when you actually pull something out of there and you've taken that long to save it and withhold. Okay, so with cellaring as well, the higher the alcohol percentage the better it is going to be to cellar. This is exactly why they recommended to cellar this, because this is 10.2% ABV. So, you know, it's kind of like I'd have a couple of these and I'd have trouble I'd be very happy when I'm standing up after a couple of these. It is high percentage for a beer. So high percentage, then easier it is to, well, better it is to cellar. That's my Beer Babe top tip for the day, and I will see you very, very soon. If you're around in one of the local supermarkets, grab yourself a bottle. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you on my next review. Taste, discover, and enjoy. Love, Beer Babe.